Hi, it's Michelle Birdsong in New York. This is a video called Edwin Birdsong Died. Now he's a Bonobo chimp. Sing Birdsong had given up his life, sold the Golden Goose, his co-op, to come to Victorville, California to help Edwin to show him some love. He was displaying compassion. Edwin would rather die than admit even to himself that Miss T. Michelle, who had created the initial image that got him the respect in the black community that lasted a lifetime, rather than admit she was his equal. Edwin had said, "You can watch my color TV if you've got a color TV." T. Michelle didn't have a color TV, nor a black and white TV, not even a radio, though she had been Tesla. But she had compassion and sympathy. She had sympathy for the devil. Edwin would rather die than accept the charity offering of T. Michelle. Stevie Wonder had ended their friendship, his friendship with Edwin. Steve had allowed his false baby mama, Yolanda Simmons, to persuade him to make T. Michelle homeless and kick her out of his building. Birdsong died when his ability to have sex without having a stroke happened. His inability to have sex without having a stroke happened. Birdsong died when Dion, his live-in partner, died when she realized her meal ticket, her provider, her deal was canceled because she couldn't give Edwin pussy in exchange for money, status, safety, because he couldn't screw her anymore. Screw. S for C. C for condemned. CREW for crew. C, condemned crew. She was his crew and she was condemned. The crew on the good ship Lollipop. I'm Your Lollipop song by Edwin Birdsong. He said he had put my name, T. Michelle Birdsong, on the song as though I had written it also. I didn't want my name on such a song as a song of a sex act. If he thought I wanted credit for writing a song I didn't write, he didn't know me. I didn't want anything I didn't deserve. Edwin thought he deserved everything. He took all my ideas, my opinion of Stevie Wonder, which I gave to Vigoda, who took them and made him and Stevie richer. Stevie provided money to Vigoda, just like his father had, who had also been a singer. Vigoda's father was a cantor in church or temple. When he'd made the deals that got Stevie the opportunities to be at the level of a rock star, Stevie stopped taking Johanna's phone calls. He didn't need him any longer. Johanna's ego, his will to live, had been based on the approval of a musical genius like I had said Steve was, and like he saw his father as. He saw Stevie as a father figure. Hero. A-H for ah, H-E-R for her, O for order. Ah, her order. Hero. H for heaven, E for Eve energy. R for her, O for order. Heaven, Eve energy, her, mild red, ordered. Mild red, presumed little Stevie Wonder had been blessed by God because he had the talent to have a hit record for which he was paid a lot of money. Hit, H-I-T, H-I-T-ler, hit for Hitler. Stevie had been Hitler in a past life. So he was paid a lot of money, enough money to give his mother and make her rich. Her, H-E-R for her, I for pleasure, C-H for Christmas. Her rich, her pleasure, Christmas, Eve and Christmas Day, every day. I, Mild Red Minnow, had wanted since she was 6 years old to get a lot of money to give to her mother to help her be happy that she, Mild Red, was alive and that she hadn't died in utero. I had the DNA genes of Daniel in the lion's den. My father was Reverend Dr. Wilbur Daniel, who had been Daniel in the lion's den. God sent angels to close the mouths of the lions so they could not eat Daniel. God had Sir Paul McCartney ring the bell of freedom, the bell of justice between the brothers and sisters all over the land, manifested in the will of Mild Red Michelle Anderson. L for Will, A-N-D for Anderson. Manifested, Anderson. The true sound from heaven echoed in her mother's ear, so loud she thought she'd better stop attempting to murder her unborn child, Mild Red Michelle. And she did stop. A-N for Angel Michelle, D for daughter of the Son, God, escaped death. D-O do, E-A-T for eat, for H-E-A-L-T-H, health. Do eat for health. No meat, fish, or eggs. Eat only living foods if you want to live. T. Michelle had modeled not eating meat, fish, or eggs for 49 years for Edwin, and so had their son Sing all his life. He was a vegetarian all his life until now. I think he still is. But Edwin paid no heed to them. He continued to eat fish and eggs. So when Sing came to Edwin to show him he had some real love, biological love, a real son to live for, Edwin cried, held Sing's hand, and his ego rejected his new lease on life, his son, Mozart, Jimi Hendrix, George Gershwin, Sly Stone, and his former wife, who had been Shakespeare, Beethoven, Charles Dickens, Ella Fitzgerald, Ira Gershwin, Oscar Hammerstein II, Marian Anderson, available. He rejected them. They were available to write a musical with him. He rejected their offer. Edwin cried, held Sing's hand for a long time, about 2 minutes, according to Robin. Then he said, I don't deserve this, meaning he doesn't deserve the new lease on life. When a newborn baby is born, the world gets one more chance. Get, talk, and share. Chance. C for C. H for heaven. A-N for Angel Michelle. C for conscious. E for energy. C, heaven. Angel Michelle's conscious energy. Chance. N for North. C for Carolina. In North Carolina. C, heaven. Angel Michelle, conscious energy in North Carolina. Those cold-hearted Sasangis were being given a last chance for a good life, for eternity. E for Eve, T for true, E for energy, R for R, and N for N, I for pleasure, TY for tie. Eve, true energy, her RN, which is someone to take care of you and make you feel better, pleasure, tie, true pleasure, Eve. T for T, I for pleasure, and E for Eve. You got that? Let's see what it says. Eve, true energy. Hers, RN, pleasure, tie. True pleasure with Eve. Edwin rejected true love from his son, sing Birdsong, and true pleasure from Eve to Michelle Birdsong, his ex-wife. She was going to put the songs on his best effort and best quality album, what it is, in context for Broadway, the acclaim and national recognition he would have received would have been his Christmas Eve and Christmas Day every day for eternity. Instead, he's now a miniature chimp, a bonobo monkey. B for birdsong, O for ordered, N-O for no, B-O for body. Birdsong ordered no body. No human body. Bonobo monkeys, they live in hippie communes. They are sharing and caring. And they get lots of sex with talk and share therapy, a God-guided therapy. Edwin could have regained his ability to stay healthy while having sex, so he doesn't have no body, no human body now. No one. The universe cannot give you what you don't want. Edwin didn't want human level, true love, and true pleasure. Edwin was a fool. F for feel, O for order, O-F, L for lust. Feel order of lust. Lust. Witness, L for will, of U.S., T for team. Witness will of the United States team. Tragic. Choices. Shallow. Hell, allow. To Michelle's other husband rejected her true pleasure treasure beyond his measures. Michael John Spear's idea of true pleasure was to jack off looking at porn. As a homosexual, he doesn't get the full miniature monkey body for eternity when he dies. Michael John Spear Lucifer gets to be a hand, a paw of a monkey's paw. His obsession when he was a human, whatever you are in human form, you get the matching body in animal form. Just like whatever you are in thought form, when your parents make love in the invisible, imaginary world, you go on as this when you are born into the physical form. You spit in my face, Eve, other mother of the earth, says. A fall from heaven on earth is your fate. Earth, heart level. fate. F for feel, A-T-E for date. Feel fate. Date with what you ate is a place you rate. Okay, and that's the end of the video. Edwin Birdsong died, and now he's a bonobo monkey. Let that be a lesson to you. Let his life be a lesson to you. Then it would have been worth something. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned a lot. So long.